Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Busy Bees Extra. How are you today, Rebecca?
I'm doing great. How are you, Daniel?
I'm doing well, thank you. And how are you all doing at home? Glad to hear it. Rebecca, I believe we have another special guest this week.
We do. Do you guys remember Buzz from last week?
I remember Buzz. Do you guys remember Buzz?
That's so cool. Well, he had a sister, and her name is Daisy. Shall we call for her and see if she comes to visit? Daisy!
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 Daisy! Oh, here she is. Hi, Daisy.
Hi!
How are you today?
I'm doing fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Now, you're Buzz's sister.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately? Why unfortunately?
He's a little bit irritating.
What? No, I didn't get that last week.
Well, I think so.
Well, Daisy, last week we asked Buzz what he liked to do. So why don't we ask you, what do you like to do?
I like to eat.
Eat? Oh, eating's really good. What else do you like?
Just eating.
Just eating. Well, I like just eating too. So, but you know what? That actually ties in with our story today. Do you want to hear a story today, Daisy?
I would.
What about you, Rebecca? Would you like to hear a story?
I'd like to hear a story.
What about you guys at home? Would you like to hear a story?
Yay! Story time!
So maybe we should look around, Daisy, for something that's different. Do you see anything that could maybe relate to our story? I don't know. What should we be looking for? Maybe something that's related to food. Remember, our story has to do with food. Right, okay, well, is there something in the mailbox? Yes, Daisy, there is something in the mailbox. What's in the mailbox? It looks like food. It is food, Daisy. Can you see anything else? I found something! It's a carrot, right? Yes, Daisy, there is a carrot. Can you see anything else? I don't know. Can you see anything, boys and girls? Very good. There's something over there by the teddy. Can't really see it from here, but well spotted. So we're going to have a story now that has to do with food. I'm very excited. I love food.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Story 10. Let's have a look and see if we can find a book for us to read today. Here we go. And today's story is called 5,000 Hungry People. When Jesus grew up, he left his family and traveled all over the country, telling people about God. He chose some friends to join him, and they were called disciples. One day, Jesus was preaching in a deserted place far away from any town, and a huge crowd gathered to listen to him, and more people arrived throughout the day. By the evening, there were about 5,000 people there, and no one had anything left to eat. It is time to send these people away, said the disciples. They must find food. Ask if anyone in the crowd has any food, said Jesus. After a long search, the disciples found a little boy who had just arrived with his picnic. They brought him to Jesus. This is all we can find, they told him. Jesus blessed the food and told the disciples to hand it out. They looked into the basket and saw 2 small fishes and 5 barley loaves. It didn't really look like enough food for 5,000 people, but the disciples did as Jesus had asked. It was astonishing. By the time everyone had eaten as much as they wanted, there was not 1, not 2, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 baskets left over. Imagine how the little boy felt. Everyone began talking about who Jesus could be to make such miracles happen. Well, that's our story today. I hope you had fun listening to it. We're going to move on to some songs now, and then after that, we're going to have some craft.
Yay! Song time!
Alright, Busy Bees, it's song time. We're going to start with Jesus' love is very wonderful. You ready? Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. It's so high, you can't get over it, so can't get under it, so wide, you can't get around it. Oh, wonderful. Should we do it again, Dan?
Yeah.
Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Oh, wonderful. It's so high, you can't get over it, so you can't get under it, so wide, you can't get around it. Oh, wonderful love. So now we're going to do the wheels on the bus. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The horn on the bus goes toot, 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 toot. The horn on the bus goes toot, 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 all through the town. The driver on the bus says tickets please, tickets please, tickets please. The driver on the bus says tickets please, all through the town. The people on the bus bounce up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus bounce up and down, all through the town. The mommies on the bus go chatter, 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 chatter. The mommies on the bus go chatter, 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 all through the town. The babies on the bus go where, 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 where. The babies on the bus go where, all through the town. The daddies on the bus go shh, 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 shh. Daddies on the bus go shh, 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 all through the town. Alright, Busy Bees, it's time for a craft.
Yay!
Yay! Craft. Let's make something.
Hi again, Busy Bees. So today we're going to do a craft that had to do with our story, all about the baskets of loaves and fishes. So to do this craft, I'll show you the supplies now, but I just want to tell you that if you need time to pause the video, you can do so at any time. I've also sent a PDF with the instructions if you find that easier to follow along with. So, you remember our special pink drawer from last week? Well, it's got all our supplies in it that we need for this week as well. Starting off, you need to have these printables that are at the end of the PDF that are sent to the Busy Bees moms. And you'll need some colored pencils. I've got a whole tub full. You don't have to use colored pencils. You could use markers or crayons or Cokies or whatever you want to use. You're going to need some scissors and some glue, and that's it for the majority of the craft. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is color in your pictures. Now, this, but you can pause the video here or come back later and you can color in your pictures and have as much fun with them as you want. And then you're going to take your scissors and your parents' help, you're going to cut out your pictures neatly. Doesn't have to be the best cut pictures. You can use this time to practice your cutting, or your mom can help you with this part of the craft. And once you've done that, we can move on to the next step. If you want, you can decorate your bread and your fish. I just used some glitter glue to decorate the fish, and I used some seeds to decorate the bread. You don't have to do this, but you can do it if you'd like to. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your baskets, flip one of them over, and then this is where the glue comes in. You're going to take your glue and you're going to stick it all the way along the outside of the basket, not the top, the outside of the basket. So we're going to glue all the way along the outside of the basket. Then you take your other basket and you stick it on top. See that we have created a small pocket in the basket. And the last thing you need to do is take all your little bits and pieces, all your bread and your fish, and you stick it into your basket. And then you're all done. If you don't have a PDF with the pictures in them, you can go to our website where you'll find the PDF that you can do this craft with your kids.
Goodbye.
Hey everyone, I hope you had fun today. Rebecca, did you have fun today?
I had a lot of fun. Did you have fun, Daisy? Yeah, so much fun. Love learning about food.
Well, I think next week, Daisy, I think we've got your brother back.
Aww.
But don't worry, I'm sure we'll be back again. Do you guys want Daisy to come back?